That's so cool.
Drew Dunn.
Another Pikachu.
And
Arledge Chapman.
And your costume's a bit confusing. No, what are you supposed to be, Corey? SpongeBob. Can you do the song for me, Corey?
No, I forgot it.
Oh, you forgot the SpongeBob song? Oh, man. Okay, guys. Keep it going. Oh, smile for the camera. Wave to the people watching at home. This is Arledge Chapman. Okay, let's go. Good stuff. Enjoy the parade, guys.
shout out my sister, Sydney, walking we got Drew Dunn walking with the Ghostbusters. You see, I think that's a costume of the year candidate, and the Corey with the SpongeBob. It's a stacked class.
We got an elf for Halloween.
We've got
Christmas comes early.
We've got a penguin. Close up of the really baby shark.
Kadaba Schlafly.
Oh, Kadaba Schlafly. Awesome, awesome. And what do you think's been the best costume out here?
I think I like the rapper in our class.
The rapper, all right.
The DJ rapper.
The DJ rapper, you heard it here first. Let's get him on camera. DJ rapper, come over here.
We love him.
Oh, man.
That costume.
What went into this outfit right here?
What'd you do? How'd you get that together?
Well, my parents ordered it online.
Who are you today, Hudson?
A rapper.
Oh, this is awesome, Hudson.
My name is Hudson.
And he's in first grade.
Hudson, the first grade rapper. You gotta love it. All right, this is Kadaba Schlafly. Enjoy the parade, guys.
Wow, these are some
Riley.
really interesting costumes.
They really
When
are.
I was in pre-first, I was being a really simple costume. I think it was a skeleton. It's a really simple skeleton.
Oh, we've got a Westminster football player coming up.
Is that Statue of Liberty? The things people come up with these days. Queen of Hearts from the Alice in Wonderland play that we recently saw.
Harris Brown, okay. Harris Zatch, okay. Finally cleared that up. And I told you earlier I would interview you. I know it was a tough end of the season, but you're still sporting the Braves colors.
I just wish the Braves won.
Yeah, I do too, but man, I love your outfit. What went into it? How do you get this jersey?
I just bought it at Dick's.
Oh, that's awesome. You can get this jersey right here, guys, at Ditch Sporting Goods. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. Enjoy the parade. We
got some Harry
Westminster.
Potter folks
Wow.
again.
Yeah, we've got the Mighty Ducks hockey player. We've got a Westminster football player, and we also had a look like a mobile DJ that had some light up glasses.
Wow.
See some
Westminster
Harry Potter on
football
the right
player.
side. There's the DJ, light up glasses.
Mighty Ducks hockey player. I believe that's Chip. Chip goes to ask.
Jinx!
Oh, Gerald DeLeon. Okay, and Isabel, if you move the sign, I saw your costume a few moments ago, and it's a very creative one. Can you tell me about it?
I'm a deviled egg.
Deviled Ed. So you got the Ed T-shirt, and then you got the little devil ears. Oh, such creativity out here on the patio. All right, guys, keep it going. The parade is calling your name that way.
The baby sharks are still going strong. And we're going to have another class come through here. Hitchcock Lover.
These costumes are so cute.
Hitchcock.
Okay, Hitchcock Lover. Okay, and you, my friend, this is a very interesting costume. I can't seem to figure out what it is.
So I'm just wearing a green suit and then an ape mask with a ripped shirt.
Oh, okay, I see now. So you're some sort of ape?
Yes.
Okay, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, guys, that way. Good stuff. Wave to all your parents.
Seems like once again have a very nice balance of costumes. I don't think we've seen a costume been hit too many times today. I mean, we've had a fair share of our individuality when it comes to these costumes.
We have joining me now, Paget Tedesco, and I couldn't help but notice your costume. It's a pretty big one. I assume you're a sumo wrestler?
Yes.
That's awesome. How'd you make this costume?
It's not homemade.
It's not. Okay, so you bought it, but still, what a very cool costume. We got a sumo wrestler. Wave to all the people watching at home. That's awesome. Okay, guys, let's continue the parade. Good stuff. Lots of good costumes.
We even got a Texas fan in this class, sporting the Texas jersey. Even through
Somebody's dragging around a chain.
See some more astronauts, Star Wars costumes. New movie Star Wars coming out December.
I'll give that Texas jersey a horns down. And we're here at the 2019 annual Halloween parade. Jack Hunter, Asher Fink, 5th grader, Franklin Brandon alongside. So football coach, referee with some sunglasses, and then got a shadow. So I don't even know where he is. Are you still right here?
Yeah.
It's like the parade might be making a U-turn sometime soon. But Asher, you got any plans for tonight? What are you thinking about doing tonight?
I think I'm gonna go trick or treating around my neighborhood. Maybe go to a Halloween party or two.
Or two.
Get a lot of candy.
Or two. So you have like a neighborhood Halloween party?
Yeah, homeowners association Halloween party.
That sounds fun. So what's your favorite type of candy to receive?
Ooh, that's hard. I have to say nerds because nerds are always good candy.
And we've got Riley O'Neill with our head volleyball coach, Coach Cat Monroe, who's in the Halloween spirits. Riley?
I'm here with Coach Monroe from volleyball. First, before we talk volleyball, I got to ask about the costume, Coach.
It was actually a backup. My whole family's skeletons. I just didn't want to wear it today. So there's nothing really behind it, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. But I was there for the bid Final Four win. How does it feel to be going to state for the 8th consecutive year?
It's always a good feeling. You know, I think we set the bar high and we expect to be there, but to actually make it is just, refreshing. It's nice to have it be done with it.
All right, Coach, I'll let you get back to the parade. State, 4 o'clock at McEachern on Saturday. Go support the Volley Cats. Jack, back to you.
Thank you, Riley. Appears we might have a celebrity in the building, Franklin. You're pointing me out.
Looks like Falcons GM Thomas Dimitrov is here.
That's interesting. I was going to say our president, Keith Evans, was here, but apparently Falcons general manager, I think I'm getting a good shot of him, Thomas Dimitrov. I think Riley is shaking in his boots right now. Good thing he probably can't hear us, or else he'd probably be shaking right now. Big Falcons guy, Riley O'Neill. His phone was probably buzzing a lot over these past few days with the trade deadline, but Falcons stayed pretty quiet. Mohamed Sanu is the only player they shipped out, looking to kind of bounce back. We got the vending machine here. I love the vending machine.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So hopefully he's going to get the candy out of that at the end of the day. I don't know how that's going to happen, but he's going to have to stick his hand up in there.
Got an American Ninja Warrior on the far left side.
I think that's a Minecraft guy in diamond armor I see.
So we've got the Sharks coming back around. Looks like most of our upper schoolers have cleared out to go to class. So apologies to my 5th period teacher. I'm not going to be there on time today. Shout out to our band, directed by Dr. Scott Stewart and Mr. Freddie Martin, taking us through today with some Halloween spirit. They're inside today because of potential rain threat, so they're speakers outside that are projecting their noise. And I don't know if these lower schoolers really know the importance of not stepping on the seal, because some of them are just blowing right past it.
A lot of creative costumes so far today. See SpongeBob in the back again. We got a pirate coming by. Georgia football player. That's always a staple for Westminster Halloween parades. Elvis is back.
Elvis is back. We've got some cheerleaders, some actual cheerleaders here today, taking these lower school kids through the parade, and got some Wildcats. We got a Mighty Ducks hockey player.
We see Wonder Woman coming by. There's the lion pair. Is that a Dwight Schrute outfit?
I believe so. I saw it originally pass by, and I was like, yeah, I think that's Dwight Schrute. I think the office for an elementary school kid, that's impressive, because that's usually not a show that lower school kids are going to be watching. It's a well-executed costume, too. Dwight Schrute. Once again, we have the Atlanta United player leading this first grade class, but unfortunately Atlanta United fell last night to Toronto FC. Parade is coming back through. We saw them go up to Adams Gate. Now they're winding back through, so everyone's getting a second look at some of their favorite costumes. Franklin, do you remember when you were in kindergarten what you dressed up as?
And I think I was a Westminster football player for about 2 years straight. I didn't really have a lot of creativity in elementary school, but some of these kids are just showing off their creative ability with all these really high-performance costumes. We saw the vending machine. We saw some of their jerseys that were really creative.
Yeah, we've got Drew Dunn, son of Coach Dunn, the golf coach, right here with the Ghostbusters outfit. And Franklin, did you have the pads?
Ms. Chapman, thank you so much for joining me. I know you've been at Westminster for quite some time. You were in the lower school parade yourself when you were a lower schooler.
Yes, I was.
First, how have the costumes changed since then?
There were a lot more princesses when we were little, and a lot more just simple, plain costumes, a lot of homemade costumes. We've seen some great homemade costumes today. I saw a snack machine go by, and a few other, and we have an Elf on the Shelf homemade costume, but a lot more television, a lot more movie characters.
What do you think, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
That would be Snickers.
Snickers. Miss Chapman is a Snickers fan.
And Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are a close second.
All right, all right.
Either one of those would make me happy.
I'll let you get back to the parade, Miss Chapman.
Y'all
Thank you
doing
for
a great
taking
job.
some time.
Thank you. WCAT.
Thanks, Riley. When I was in pre-first, I dressed up as a robot. Actually, went all out, the homemade costume. Got the tin foil all around the box, and really went all. I couldn't fit through the doors, though, so that was kind of a problem. Our producer, David Getzy, told me he was a skeleton. But anyway, it was really fun to make. It was kind of tough, though, because I had to be the line leader because I couldn't really fit through the doors, so they had to kind of make an extra effort to squeeze me through.
See some more astronauts coming through. Always good to see kids thinking about space. See some teachers.
Yeah, it looks like Riley's hovering around Thomas Dimitrov. I'm interested to see. He probably does enough interviews already, so we don't want to necessarily bother him. But I guess if he's up for it, I guess we could talk to him. We've got Mr. Boomer on the right side. That snazzy costume. I think that might win teacher award in terms of the faculty. Oh, look at all this math on here. I didn't realize that. So Mr. Boomer, I see you've got quite the math suit there. What was the inspiration for it?
It's not Mr. Boomer.
Oh,
so Elwood Blues.
Elwood Blues.
This
okay.
is my brother Jake.
Interesting.
But he doesn't talk.
So you have a few favorite math equations on here on the suit?
No, none of them are my favorites. When you do math, you get the blues, and that's why we're the Blues Brothers.
So where'd you get this costume?
I got it from this guy over here. He gave it to me this morning.
That's interesting. So, so thank you for coming on today.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Very creative costumes. Probably one of the most
so
creative we've seen from teachers so far today. Got you and Mr. Bryant, our faculty advisor, up there. He's somewhere around here, but
around here somewhere. Okay, that's
you
cool.
two get the awards for most creative of the day.
Have you seen Blue Lou anywhere? By
I
any
have
chance?
not.
No, I have not.
You haven't? Okay.
We're going to send it over to Riley now. Riley has Falcons General Manager Thomas Dimitrov. Riley?
Guys, I'm here with Falcons General Manager Thomas Dimitrov. Thank you so much for joining me. First, I want to ask, what brings you out to the Westminster Halloween Parade?
Look, this is one of the highlights of the year. This is our first year. Our daughter's here. She's 6 years old, so she's pre-first. Wanted to see her up and down the aisleways here. I was really excited about it. I actually rode my bike over here today, so you can see. One of those days because we have a week off, trying to get our bearings with what's going on. But we're here, most importantly, to enjoy the festivities. Pretty amazing.
And what is your daughter dressed as this morning?
She's dressed as a witch. She was supposed to be a unicorn, but flipped it at the end of the morning and decided she wanted to be a witch. Really intrigued by how she moved in her witch costume.
Oh, awesome. You said you're trying to get your bearings. Obviously not the season that Falcons fans were hoping for, but you've made a move. You traded Mohamed Sanu. How are you trying to readjust this team and try to make a make a playoff run next season?
You know, Riley, this is a tough league that way. I mean, it's really difficult to win. We all know that. We put a lot of chips on the table this year. We have a lot of really good football players. We have a good coaching staff. Dan Quinn is a great guy and a great coach. We've just gone off the rails a little bit here, and we need to get it back. We have 8 games left. Really, really important lessons to learn, though. You can't just, put your head in the sand and go away until next year, right? These guys are fighting all the time. It's about resiliency. It's about passion. It's about drive. There is no question they have that. We just have to figure out what's going off. Yeah. Whether it's the offense or whether it's the defense, we need to bring it together in the next 8 weeks.
And you got a lot of big division matchups coming up. Any specific things you think that go into winning those games?
And those games, it's almost like its own season, right? We have 4 really big, important games. We haven't played in our division yet. To play the Saints, to play, the Bucks, and to play Carolina. That's a really big thing right now. We need to focus on that game to game, but we really need to focus on that division. Our focus there is to make sure that we know them inside out. That's a big thing when you play in division and you play them again and again. Obviously, you have to be ready for that. Never, you make sure that there are no surprises coming your way as much as possible.
And, Coach, you mentioned it's a bye week. You were able to come support your daughter. What happens at the team facility during a bye week?
During the bye week, the first 2 or 3 days, people are there taking care of business. We're in a spot right now, as you know, we're working really hard to try to figure out what's off the rails. So people are in there doing a lot of video work, looking at the teams we're going to be playing. And then some people are obviously towards the end of the week, they step away, get away to wherever their homes are. Maybe they're a few miles away or more than that, just trying to get away and take a deep breath and be regenerated for Monday.
All right, Coach, I appreciate your time. I'll let you go support your daughter.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Jack, back to you.
Thanks, Riley. Thanks, Mr. Dimitrov. That was a very interesting interview. Definitely someone you got to keep your eyes open at all times. You never know who you're going to see out here. So anyway, we're going to wrap things up from the Halloween parade today. It's been a fun day. Asher, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part was seeing all the really creative costumes going past. All the work that was put into them, that was really fun. I know I could never have done that when I was that little.
Yeah, Franklin, you have a highlight from today?
I'd say just all the creative costumes. Some great interviews by Riley O'Neal. I like the one where he asked the favorite candy. He thought it was strawberry. It's actually Starburst. But Riley's always giving us great interviews. I thought it was a great broadcast. Shout out to all our crew back here in the back. We got Turner Cravens, James Solomon, Parker Chalmers, Buckley Wiley in the back there, David Getzey sitting to my right. So great job all around by our crew.
And that's going to wrap things up for our coverage today. For everyone here, producer David Getzey, Asher Fink, Franklin Brandon, myself, Jack Hunter. I'd like to say thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in to us tomorrow night when the football team heads to Stone Mountain. We'll be live around 7 o'clock. We'll see you then. Go Cats.
Go Cats.